Welcome back to Meg's Mysteries. This story is called Welcome to Fatherland. As we passed the sign, Welcome to Fatherland, our youngest asked, "What does that mean?" My husband said, "A new life for all of us." We moved from the hustle bustle of the big city for a more peaceful life. John was ready for a new life, and he found Fatherland, Pennsylvania, for a new start. He was working so hard teaching at the university, head of the science department. I also was always at work at the pharmacy, the head pharmacist. We never saw the kids, only a fast breakfast, school, work, fast meal, at dinner. So much time wasted, not enough family time. John found a new way of life and saved us all. A small town in Pennsylvania, the country and the fresh air, and the friendliest people you could have asked for. I didn't put up a fight. I was so glad to get out of the humdrum life, fast-paced, rushing around. For what? This town seemed like the answer to our prayers and a new, fresh life for all of us. We both were tired of the rat race, working with people that are too busy. You can't even get to know them. They had their own business and their own busy lives. Even if you spent all day with them, you never get to know them. Everyone rushing around like worker ants. For what? Money? So we are so happy to breathe the fresh air and start anew. We left our old life behind. I'm even giving up the pharmacy work. I find it all misleading the people, pushing pills and medicine at high prices, only for the big guys to make more money. So now I'll be learning a new natural way of healing. Herbal remedies and the old ways of healing. John bought me the town's little bookstore to keep me busy, and so I can have time to learn about my new calling. He even found a woman with all the knowledge of herbs and natural medicine to teach me. She'll be helping me at the bookstore and working with me. This gives me time for research and to learn all I can. I can't wait to get started. John said it was like a miracle. He came to purchase our new home and found the bookstore on the market. So why not, he told me. Do what you want to do, a new profession, and what a better way to renew yourself and your new life's work. He's taking a teaching job at the high school, science and theory. Also, he'll be writing and publishing his books. He started them, but with all the work at the university, he just pushed them aside. Now he can finish his work, and it's his time to shine. The kids love the country life. Jan and Timmy can learn and enjoy themselves so much more here and make many friends. We bought a large home with 10 acres of farmland. It came with Otto and Elma, his wife, and their 2 children, Sam and Sarah. They'll live on the farm. They have a house on the farm and always worked it. Boy, did we get a bargain. Fresh veggies, meats, eggs, and we'll sell some of the produce at the farmer's market. I love meeting them, and we became friends right from the start. It reminded me of a trip we took to the Amish country. That's not too far from here. I guess that's where John got his taste of country life and fell in love with it. He found a magazine with the ad, "A pleasant life, come to Fatherland for the good life." So that is what we did. We came here and we love it. They do have funny accents, Timmy said. I said it's like old German, but their smiles are genuine, and there's never a time that they're too busy to answer a question or just say, "Hello, good to see you," and mean it. John loves his students, and they're so excited to learn new things and soak up knowledge, not like the university students who just want to pass their grades and move on. These kids really appreciate learning. Our own Jan and Timmy love it here and made a lot of friends already. They love the school and the teachers. We're now a real family and have quality family time that we missed out in the city. My bookstore is my happy place. We kept the name, Words to Live By. It was a strange name, but it fit. The little welcome sign says, "Enjoy the writing words and come and sit with a real book." We do a nice business and many new friends stop by to browse and visit. I have a lot of time for research and study on my herbs and natural medicine, and I'm learning so much from Ida. She also will take me into the woods to learn firsthand about natural medicines. She says, "It has always been here, you know, and you must know what to look for." Now I also grow my own herbs and learn how to dry them and use them for all their medical uses too. One time a neighbor's barn caught fire. The animals were all saved and no one was hurt. They were the closest neighbors to us, but pretty far away on another farm. Everyone's homes were on acres of land, not like the city, where you can sneeze and someone hears you. We saw the smoke and called it in, but by the time we got in the car and drove over, the whole town was already there. The barn was gone, so the whole town helped build a new one, just like you would see the Amish do, help each other when needed. I'm starting to love these people and their ways. More and more each day, they're letting us into their lives, like we belong here. 6 months go by so fast. We're settling in on our new lives. Jan and Timmy have their best friends come over for a sleep out, they call it. That's when you sleep out under the stars, not in a tent or a house. Otto built them a nice fire pit, and Elma made cakes and pies for them. I got hot dogs and marshmallows for them, so they can cook over the fire. "You can't do that stuff in the city," Timmy said. Jan's friends, Anna and Bessie, and Timmy's friends, Thomas and William. They're having a good time all together. So we left them alone, but I was watching from the window just in case. It was time for lights out. The fire was put out by Otto, and he left them snug in their bedrolls, looking up at the stars. Thomas was telling stories of the universe. He loved to make up stories of the other worlds. He called them "Look to the Stars." Jan and Timmy and the others were listening so intensely to his tales. Then something strange happened. Lights from the stars starting to grow brighter, and many shooting stars, too many to count, were lighting up the sky. I saw it all from the window, and John came over. "What is it?" All the kids were standing and staring at the sky, and then in a flash it was all gone. I then saw William and the other kids' eyes, glowing just for a second. Jan and Timmy didn't notice. They were too engrossed in the light show in the sky. But John and I saw it, glowing bright eyes. It must be that we were both staring at all those lights in the sky. Like when you look into a light or a flash bulb goes off and you see little dots of lights in your eyes. I don't know what else it could be. The next morning we all had breakfast and they left, thanking us for a great time. It was just like a normal day again, but in my mind I thought, what was going on last night? It was kind of weird. But what was it? The kids and John went to school and I went to the bookstore. Ida was busy putting new books on display. Funny thing, they were all sci-fi books and outer space stories. I laughed to myself, then I asked Ida, "What do you think about UFOs and aliens?" Right out of the blue she said, "Oh, my people?" And then her eyes glowed. I said, "What is this, a joke?" I saw it, but I couldn't believe it. She smiled and said, "Well, I guess it's out of the bag, so to speak." A town meeting was called, and we all went, even the children. You'll never guess what we found out. "We welcome you to Fatherland," said Otto, the town elder. "You only saw what we wanted you to see. We found you and others who will be invited to live among us, here or in our real fatherland. It is up to you, but we hope you accept our offer. You see, Earth as you know it will someday be gone, but our planet will live on, and your family is welcome to come back with us. We welcome your knowledge and humanity. Only a few humans are chosen. You are good people and deserve a good life, so it's up to you." Otto then adds, "We came here and landed in Australia and in Germany, and we learned the language and blended in centuries ago. We still have a strong accent like the old Germans. We searched the world for good people, good humans. There are many little towns like ours all over the world. So here we are in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Also, the Amish Mennonites in Ohio and Pennsylvania. Hutterites come from Europe, and they're in Canada, the Great Plains of U.S., North Dakota, South Dakota, and many more places, good people throughout the world. We offer this to them too, to come and live a good, peaceful life with us. These good, loving people will choose to come or they'll stay here on Earth. Now, what do you think we chose? It was an offer we couldn't refuse, so we didn't. Look up at the stars. We're all safe and looking down at you. Wouldn't you like to join us? Check out this new little town for yourself. But you must be respectful and kind people, and you may join us. Welcome to Fatherland, and learn the good life. Then look to the skies. Hope you enjoyed this story. Come back for more. And if you want more of Meg's Mysteries, I have a podcast on YouTube. So enjoy and listen if you dare.